Hi everyone, welcome once again to A.O.S Abroad. Thank you very, very much for joining yet another episode. Really do appreciate you for coming on live, and we don't take it for granted. In fact, we really do appreciate everyone for actually being here today. Now, that being said, yesterday we had a very wonderful session. Yesterday we got a lot of people with interest. We had a lot of response from so many people that came on, so many people that joined, so many people that were part of the live session yesterday. Yesterday was one of the best, if not the best, live session that we had, you understand, online. And a lot of questions came in. In fact, up till today, we still got some questions that were asked. And these questions are some of the questions we want to talk about today. We are going to be talking about some questions. We'll be responding to some people. We would also be attempting to give people some other things, you understand, other information as regards the travel small to Canada package. Yes. So for the travel small to Canada package, it is the package that everyone already knows now that relates to what immigration abroad. If you want to come to specifically Canada, because some people were asking that which country are we talking about? Yes, we are talking about only Canada. Because of course I'm in Canada. I can talk about Canada because I'm here. I know a little about Canada, and our consultant who we work with is based in Canada. He is licensed in Canada, is regulated in Canada, and he has what it takes basically to help people, you understand, to come or migrate to Canada. So that being said, today someone was talking about, not even someone, there were quite a lot of people. Some people were saying on the comment section of some of our videos that went viral that now so that they go talk in Canada, they bring you come before you know. Now Libya road you they go with that. I think I've talked about Libya, those that are going through Agadez, Mediterranean Sea, Niger Republic, those that are going through Morocco. You understand? I've talked about similar occurrences or similar, you understand, videos I've seen online that have been making the rounds about how people are being exploited, how people are being human trafficked, how people are being smuggled, how women are being raped, how they are literally unaliving some people in the desert. You understand? We have talked extensively about that particular phenomenon, and it is not new that sometimes when the concept of immigration or travels come on board, like when people talk about travels, a lot of people see it as being synonymous to what people going illegally to some countries. And let me tell you, as I always say in my what do you call it, in my live sessions, that this thing is a basic law of economics. If there is a demand, definitely people would bring what they would bring supply to those things. They would want to supply, they want to make it available for those who are asking for it. Do you understand? And that is why I do tell people, you are the one that have the right, you are the one that have the how will I call it, you are the one that have the power, the authority to stop some of these things. Because if you stop demanding for it, a lot of people will stop what providing it. It's as simple as that. Okay, Ishak Abdullahi 71 says Assalamu alaikum, and I respond to you with the best of greetings. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, that being said, some people were commenting on our, you understand, thing, and they were saying, now Libya, they take you go. Well, we at A.O.S Abroad, we don't help people to work on Libya immigration or Libya travels. We are not Gaddafi, or we are not from the Gaddafi population or the Gaddafi country. So we don't help people to do any of those kind of things. So I hope that has been cleared. But however, even though we don't do it, many people would always want to know about things like that. That, oh, okay, so what are you now doing basically? Do you understand? What are you doing? What we are doing basically is to educate people here. Do you understand? That is it. In a live session like this, we are to educate, answer questions people have, You understand? Try to learn from ourselves and try to show you what you need to know so that you don't fall for people that at the end of the day will tell you that they are working on immigration for you, but at the end of the day, what they are truly doing is what is taking you to Libya. You understand? So that being said, again, for those who would like to benefit from our Canada immigration and those that would like to work with our licensed immigration consultants, you can click on the link above me right now. I've added the link above. If you can see the link very well, you'll see that apply at. So you can apply at that particular link, the seller.com/travel small package. That is the link you can use to apply for the what? For the travel small to Canada package, right? Now I'm so happy today because today we have one wonderful occurrence. Yes, we had our first snow in Ontario, Canada. Okay, I may not say the whole of Ontario. It will just be so because the beauty of it is here right now. There are different locations, different cities, and sometimes some cities have or get snow before other cities. It's not every time that the same city has what the same weather forecast. Okay, Semiat Bolaji is saying Assalamu alaikum, and I say as well, Alaikum Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Because I'm on the laptop as well, I'm on YouTube, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on you understand some other platforms. I may not be able to go outside. I wanted to go outside because it's still snowing. You understand? And I wanted to go outside with my phone so that I show some people where we are, show some people the wonderful weather. The weather has been very, very wonderful today. Like it started as early as 7 a.m. and now we are already at 3:39 p.m. right now in Canada, typically in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So if you're in Toronto, come thumbs up. You have a wonderful weather. The winter is here, the snow is here. We're enjoying ourselves here for those who are also part of us today. And if you want to also come to Canada and enjoy the wonderful scenery, you are so much welcome. I am Precious. Thank you very much for liking. I see a lot of your likes. I am Precious again is saying, please, I don't understand the travel small package. All right. I am Precious. Thank you for that question. It's very related to what we're talking about today. Now, what is travel small package? Travel small to Canada package. Let's take it word by word so that, and we try to simplify some of these things because when the consultant was telling us about the package and he was using some big grammar, I said, you see, the people we have as audience, they want something simplified. They don't want something that is big grammar that will be looking at what is the premium, what is the standard. We don't want those things. Travel small to Canada. Travel to Canada. Note that the package is travel to Canada. But how will you travel to Canada? You will travel by paying small. That is just the concept of the package. You travel by what? Paying small. Instead of, if you go meet immigration lawyers or you go meet regulated Canadian immigration consultants, by law, they are required to actually charge you. And if they charge you, they will charge you in lump sums. And most times, most of their charges are always in the millions. They're always in the millions. So we, as a language school, actually reached out to our licensed immigration consultant, which is Kesri Immigration and Settlement Services. We met him, we discussed with him, and we explained the CEO. We discussed that how can we help more people by actually bringing up a kind of pay small installment payment. So that means instead of you paying once at once to work on a particular visa, you can actually divide that amount in maybe like 8 months, or maybe like 13 months, or maybe like 3 months, or maybe like, you understand, anyone you are comfortable working with that is available. And I think right now there are about 4 different installment payments you can make. Do you understand? Just for this Black Friday period. That's just the thing. It's just for this Black Friday period. So anybody that doesn't take action now, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. We don't know what will happen next week. We don't know what, because there are still some slots available. He gave us some amount of slots that, okay, these are the people you can work with. It's not everybody they always work with. And I do always see it on these live sessions that we have, that they cannot, it's not everybody they can help. It's just the truth. It's people that take action quickly, people that are ready, you understand, financially or otherwise, with their documents and things like that. People that they are qualified, that they are eligible to get the visa. If you are not qualified, then what are we saying? You cannot. And our licensed consultant is always telling people, he will tell you straightforward, you are not qualified. The only thing is that even if you are not qualified for maybe perhaps permanent residence, he can say, okay, why don't you work on study permit? He can look at other pathways for you. Why don't you work on visitor visa? He can look at other pathways for you. Do you understand? So that is why anyone that is ready, the best way you can do it, see the link on our bio or the link on the screen. We have added the link on the screen. So apply at that particular link on the screen right now. Apply at seller.com/travel-small-package. That is the way to get started with us. So if you want to get started, quickly go do the needful. Tima, thank you very much for liking our live session. So a question again from the other TikTok account, that is A.O.S Global. Someone A.O.S abroad. Someone is asking, please try to explain open work permit and close work for me. All right, thank you very much. Yeah, that there is a difference in the kind of work. Everybody wants to work. Everybody wants to work. Most times, everybody they desire to come to work in Canada. But the thing people don't know about working in Canada is that working in Canada is different. The work you may get or the job you may get may be different from another job another person has. You understand? For me, for instance, when I wanted to come to Canada, I wanted something that was permanent. Number one, that I could do in Canada permanently. Number one. Number two, I wanted something that does not really need me to be renewing contracts, renewing contracts, renewing contracts. Number two. And I wanted something that at the end of the day, I'll be able to stay here permanently. You understand? I'll be able to reside in this place, the one that will give me full residency. That one is different from many of the work they give people that is known as the LMIA approved job offers. Because when they tell you LMIA, you know that it is for temporary foreign workers. So let me explain in brief. We have two type of ways you can come into Canada to work. You can come into Canada to work temporarily, and you can come into Canada to work permanently. You will now decide. Me, I didn't want to take the temporary, but people take the temporary. And what is the temporary? The temporary is the one that allows you to come to work for at least 1 year or at most 2 years. And sometimes the so-called what do you call it? The so-called contract is renewable. Is renewable in the sense that you can renew it from time to time to actually um, be able to stay back in Canada. I mean, I don't want that stress. For myself, I didn't. I like myself too much. I don't want that at the end of the day, I'm not be trying to extend something or trying to look for another job. If, for instance, the employer says, "Okay, I don't want you again. Be going to your father's house, or be going to your country," and you now say, "No, you want to die here," but because you want to die here, you do not have the good status, you become a legal immigrant. Me, I didn't want that for myself. So you will decide what you want for yourself. Now, the other pathway is the permanent residency way. The permanent residency way is the one that allows you to stay in the country permanently and to get. Now, the beauty of permanent residency, unlike the temporary residency, which is the temporary work permit, is that temporary work permit requires you to get LMIA from the government of Canada. And LMIA is Labor Market Impact Assessment. They will give you that LMIA for a particular duration. You understand? For a particular job. You understand? And you cannot leave that job easily if you are getting the, you understand, closed. That is the one that they call the closed work permit. Closed work permit is for people that are coming from outside Canada to work inside of Canada. Do you understand? Within a contract period for 1 or 2 years. Now, if you are in Canada, or if you want to come to Canada and you have someone in Canada, like your spouse, you understand, your wife, for instance, have gotten study permit, she's studying in Canada, you can now use the virtue of your wife to get an open work permit, which is the second type of work permit. We have closed work permit, which is the one that is tied to an employer. It is what we know as employer specific work permit. It is only one employer you can use that closed work permit to do, because you are coming from outside the country, like Nigeria, coming from, and you don't have anybody in Canada. But if you have someone in Canada, which is like your spouse can be studying while you are getting the spousal open work permit, and the spousal open work permit would allow you, you understand, to work in Canada whilst your spouse is actually still studying in Canada. It's only the only limitation to that is when your spouse now finish studying, you may not actually have the value, because that status is tied to your spouse. So if your spouse stop studying, you too most likely you are going to stop working. I hope that explains it. The other open work permit people always get is open work permit that are linked to asylum. That's why many people want to come and die here and lie here. That yes, they want to kill me in Nigeria because they want to kill me in Nigeria. I come to Canada to come and japa, and because I japa, I use visitor visa to enter. Oh yeah, I was okay in the airport. I say I want to become a refugee and I seek asylum. And at the end of the day, they will give you work permit for the meantime, but the work permit doesn't guarantee that they will give you residency because work permit is still temporary, even though it is open work permit for many of the people that get refugee status or that get to seek asylum. It is only when your your asylum claim has been approved, that is when you become a refugee and you become a protected person to stay here in Canada permanently. If you are not approved, sadly, you may get deported back to your country. That's the open work permit. Do you understand? The last one is the permanent work that I mentioned. The permanent work is the permanent residency that allows you to stay in Canada permanently, allows you to work in Canada for any employer that you so wish. You can leave one province and go to another province and say you want to work. Leave one company. In fact, you can work 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 companies at the same time. No matter how, it is based on how well you can work. If you can work 10 jobs at the same time, do it. That's the beauty of permanent residency. But they don't born you when you do that one for temporary residency, closed work permits. So I hope I'm communicating. Okay. Sadly, someone says we can't hear. I am precious. We can't hear. What is wrong with your network, or what is wrong with your I don't know. You are muted, please. Le button. Another person have said it. Oh. Wait till they do my network today, bye. Let's see. I'm coming. Let me try to work on the audio. Tell them they mute TikTok. Hey, Bobo. If you can hear me, let me know. I'm trying to look at the TikTok. Can you? Yes? Yes, so Bluetooth. Bluetooth tó fa wàhálà báyìí o. I think it's there. Can you not hear me? They say it's Bluetooth that don't allow you to hear me. No. They say it's Bluetooth too. Can you hear me very well? It was connected to Bluetooth too. You are muted. I think I'm not muted. If I'm not muted, let me know. If you can hear me now, let me know. Let me understand you. Gbogbo ẹjọ́ tí mo wò látàárọ̀, wá gbọ́n kankan. What a pity. If you can hear me now, please let me know. It's a pity, and a pity. I am precious. Is saying, which province are you in? There's no other better province apart from Ontario now. Canada is equal to Ontario in my face. Any other province that is not equal to Ontario is not Canada. For me, nobody should come and ask me that. So if I go to Quebec, I'm not in Canada. You are in Canada, my people. But for me, any place that it is not, and we are in Ontario, go. Toronto. If you are not in Toronto, you are not in anywhere. You understand? For me, don't guys say it is me that. So I hope you got it now. If you don't get it, forget about it. That's all. Okay. Can you now hear me? For those that are on A.O.S Global on what they call it on TikTok, I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me clearly, let me know. Okay, yes, they said yes. Lily said yes. Thank you very much. All right, so we were talking exclusively about work permits, but I think I'm seeing other questions on the other TikTok. Let me see if I can respond to that. So Everlight is saying, what does it mean when the Canadian Embassy require for your police character certificate? It means that they want to know if you are a criminal or not. It means that they want to know if you have one issue with the government of your country or the government of another country that you have stayed in for at least 6 months or not. Because when it comes to Canadian immigration, Canada are very particular about the kind of people they are bringing into the country. And there's something we call inadmissibility, medical inadmissibility and criminal inadmissibility. So they want to know by asking you to go get your police clearance certificate that have you committed a crime that is punishable by law, especially in the country, in the concept of Canada or in the country of Canada, so that they know if they will give you visa or not. Because if you are liable to one particular offense or not, that Canada deems as a serious crime, you understand, they will not allow you to come to Canada. I hope that explains it. Right? If you have any questions again, let me know. Lily, thank you very much for liking the live session. Really do appreciate. Why is this thing? Oh, you can't for years, Jay. Just the allow me to go front and back. Go front and back. Okay, we can hear you now. Thank you very much, Lily. I appreciate that. How did Lily do hear? We can't. Okay, I am precious. Yes, I swear I am precious. Yeah, that was the first person that started chatting with us. You understand? All right. So I think I saw another similar. Is it similar? Okay. Um, 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 okay. Thanks for your response, bro. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Now, break. Question break. Anybody that wants to come to Canada, you are in Canada as well, and you want to help someone back home in Canada, you can always click on the link in our bio. Travel Small Small to Canada package. We have that package right now currently selling. A lot of people are actually getting it. And you can click on the link. See the link at the top. You can click on that particular link, apply at, you understand, seller.com/travel dash package dash small dash small dash package. Click on that link right now to go get your own package. How will you get the package? Very, very simple. Once you click on the link, you get a form that you fill. Once you fill the form, if you are qualified for any pathway to Canada, you'll be informed. If you are not qualified, again, you are not going to get anything apart from maybe like email message. But if not, if you are qualified, they'll give you a call. Once they give you a call, then you can get started with the pathway that you are not eligible for. It may take some time because some people have said, I've filled the form now, I've not received anything. Calm down, my brother, my sister, calm down. You understand? This time, one of the issues that we face is that because I'm a TikTok for business consultant, you understand, I run adverts for businesses. Yes, for those that don't know, yes, let me promote myself now. I run adverts for businesses. And sometimes when I run adverts for businesses, for some of you may have even been seeing my face in a lot of business that you'll be looking at, which business are you doing? I'm a business of the business. You understand? I run adverts. That's one of the things I do for a living. I run adverts for businesses on TikTok, and sometimes the leads we get, the people that are interested we get for businesses are always too much. It's just the truth. So sometimes, like what is currently happening now, they have to employ some people to be able to call, you understand, you that you're actually dropping your information. Because now they know that they have been getting thousands of people interested every day. You understand? So it's something that they have to go get more team members to call you, more team members to ask you questions. Before they were thinking something they can do in-house. You understand? Case immigration and settlement services. They were thinking something they can do in-house. You understand? But now it's something that it have blew. It have blew. So just calm down, basically. That's what I'm saying. Calm down. They are going to get to you. You can, it may be Oyinbo that will talk to you, because don't think that it is only me that will talk to you. It may be Oyinbo that will call you. So Oyinbo can call you and want to be speaking phone. Just calm down. They will explain to you. You understand? They will talk to you. They will try to get the one that you qualify for, and once you are eligible, they will inform you about what it is. You understand? It may be a woman voice you will hear. It will not be my own voice. So my own voice is cracked. My woman voice is sweet to hear. So just calm down. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I really appreciate your explanation. Thank you very much. You're welcome, sir. Okay, let's move on. Do we have any questions again that is coming on here? Okay, Abdul Hamid says hello, sir. Hi, sir. How are you? Thank you, Lily. I see a lot of your likes. Really appreciate that. So, if you want to as well be part of the Travel Small Small to Canada package, this is your opportunity, basically. Click on the link that you can see on the screen. There's the link on the screen on top of me here. At okay, that's for people that are on TikTok. If you are not on TikTok, if you are on what do they call them? LinkedIn, you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube, you will see the link by is it my right? No, my left hand side. Yes, you see it on my left hand side. No, sorry. You will see it below. It's not one is up, one is below. Yes, you see it below. If you're on LinkedIn, if you're watching on LinkedIn and YouTube, you see it below. So just click on the link below, and once you click on it, you'll be able to apply for the Travel Small Small to Canada package. It is the package that allows you to pay on an installment basis for your travel. Do you understand? You don't need to pay lump sum all at the same time. And they also, it's not only even that, the Black Friday deal is also there. You understand? And what's the Black Friday deal? The Black Friday deal is basically the one that gives you discounts on any of the packages that you subscribe to within this period, within this Black Friday deal. You understand? So if you want to benefit, if you want to pay lesser compared to what you could have paid before, compared to what you could have paid more premium price for, this is the time to actually get started. This is the time to get your Canadian immigration process started. Don't make excuses. If you give excuse, if you go and look for reason why not to do it, now you, because at the end of the day, I always give people one analogy when they talk to me. I say, let me ask you a question. Now, in when you were yesterday, where were you? The person say, I was in my house now. Where was your house? You say Lagos. Okay, that means Lagos is in Nigeria. Yes, fine. Where are you today? You say, I still in Lagos now. You did your office, okay, but you shall in Lagos. Where will you be tomorrow? You do not know. But even if you do not know, if you don't do anything towards your immigration, where will you be? It's Lagos, Nigeria. Abi? So that is basically what this opportunity is trying to help you correct. Even if you are still where you don't desire to be right now today, how can you work towards being in somewhere better tomorrow? That is what this package is all about. Do you understand? I'm trying to simplify it for you. Because if you do not take the deal, you don't take the advantage of working with our licensed immigration consultant to help you with your travel small small to Canada package, you will still be where you are. You will still keep complaining. You understand? The Bala Blue era. You will still keep complaining about Bala Blue. You understand? I remember when it was Buhari that was there. I was complaining too. You get? But I wouldn't have been here if I kept on complaining and doing nothing and not taking action. Oh, I was scammed before. That's why I tell people, if you were scammed before, one of the best ways. I like people that were scammed before. It's just the truth. It was that, yes, I like people. Momsi Aduamigba. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, bro. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's sad to be scammed, but I always like when people get scammed. It's just the truth. You understand? People that reach out to that were scammed before. Now understand why I said I like it. Why? Because they are much more cautious now. Do you understand? They are much more cautious. They are much more careful. And one of the best ways you can be careful that I do use to tell people is that if you have been scammed before, it's sad to get scammed, but that shows that you can now be much more analytical. You can now be much more looking, okay, oh, what do I need to do this time to avoid being scammed? Right? And that is why today our article, or rather, what we put, like the title of what we said is Canada versus Libya, business versus scam, Black Friday deal, travel small small to Canada package. You will decide which one you want to do. Do you want to go to Canada, or what some people say going to Libya for? Because they are scamming some people too by taking them to Libya. You understand? They are scamming some people there. But one of the ways you can avoid being scammed, that I do always say, and we at A.O.S Abroad are big on, is that we empower you to work on your immigration to Canada yourself. Sometimes you don't need to pay, even though, yes, I'm advertising now for a consultant, right? But you don't need to even pay for a consultant. You don't need to pay an immigration lawyer to work on your immigration to Canada. Because why? Me, I always advertise my own. Why would I advertise my own? Because I worked on immigration myself. I got the necessary information. You understand? I watch a lot of YouTube videos, because many of the things that an immigration lawyer or a consultant will do for you, you can see it on YouTube. Many of it, you can see it on Google. In fact, nowadays, ChatGPT, just ask ChatGPT. You will see a lot, even though sometimes they have been denying some people, sha, they have been denying some people's visa if you use ChatGPT. It's not that it is bad to use ChatGPT. In fact, funny enough, because I was part of the association, Canadian Association for Professional Immigration Consultants, CAPIC, and sometimes when they talk about the usage of ChatGPT. So, in fact, even consultants, some of them are using ChatGPT. You understand? But the question is, how are you using it? How well? Is it that you are going to put it, you are going to use ChatGPT to write maybe like your statement of purpose for study permit, but you don't even put anything about your own life there. You understand? You don't even put anything that makes it look that okay, it originally came from you. You just use ChatGPT as a tool. You understand? To advise, not to advise, because you use ChatGPT as a tool to fine tune your thoughts. You use ChatGPT to kind of convince the visa officer about your what, about your application. Not that it is not ChatGPT that now wrote everything in your that's the difference. A consultant may still use ChatGPT. They can still use artificial intelligence. In fact, IRCC too are making use of artificial intelligence now. But one artificial intelligence can catch another artificial intelligence tool if you don't put your own idea to it. Do you understand? So you need to put your own idea. You need to put your, and that is where my books come in. As I do always say in every live session, I'm a published also on Amazon. I have books on Amazon that I've published, even on seller.com, this website. If you go on this website, seller.com/travel dash small dash small dash package, you will see some of my books there. Yes, some of my books are available there that you can get. Your ticket to Canada, which is a free book on seller.com. If you go on Amazon, I'm selling it right now. If you write up my name, Aziz Olashodo, I'm selling that book on Amazon. But for those who want to actually get the book, especially in Nigeria, especially in Africa, you can get the book right now for free on seller. You don't need to pay for it. That is one way we are helping people. People that always ask, please help me, please help me, please help me. It's one way we are helping you. You understand? Who no get money fit jackpot? Yes. So if you don't have money, you still fit jackpot, because me to that time when I started my own immigration process, I didn't have money. But if you don't have money, please have sense. You understand? If you don't have money, please learn sense. If you don't have money, at least get the information you need. You will either spend on one of two things. You will spend on one of what two things. You either spend your money for other people to do things for you, or you spend your time, do you understand? For you to do things for yourself. So that's why I'm always saying, if I get someone that says I was scammed before, I'm always happy, because now they will now be proactively very careful. You understand? So that is why if they are now careful now, they will not know, okay, I may have been scammed before. I may have something that I did or something that they did for me that was not good. Now you'll be much more willing to learn the process yourself. That okay, if someone want to travel to Canada, how did they do it? How can I ensure that I know the process myself, so that if I even later want to give someone the process to do for me, do you understand? I will know exactly what that person is doing. It's not that I'll just give the person money and at the end of the day, you collect money, you don't go with that. I don't know anything, right? Because some people, as little as their information, their profile number, their login details on Canadian immigration website, they don't have it. And that's what consultants will not do. They will make sure that you have your information. So you can log in, check what they did for you. If what they did for you are okay with you, you say okay, you continue. If not, you quickly inform them that no, this is not what I did, this is not what I want, this is not what I want, do something better. Do you understand? Because some people have reached out to me and they say, okay, I give agents money to do work permit for me, you go do visitor visa. Now until I get to Canada, where I say visa officer, they ask me, what do you come for? You say work. You say, work go na visit dey dis place na wey dey give you, say you no know, dey now deport you back. You say travel agent did not tell you. At least he did visa for you, but you no even want to learn anything, you no want to know one thing like this. They now do visitor visa for you, land in Canada, they still deport you back upon all the thing you spent. So A.O.M stitches, thank you for liking live session. Ever liked, thank you for liking. Be very careful, basically. That's the essence of what we are saying here. Be very careful with those you work with. And if you want to work with someone that is legit, do your research. Do you understand? Don't take anyone's what they call it word as true until you do your own research. Do you understand? If you don't do your own research, in fact, if someone tell you something, you won't know if it is true or not or not. Do your research, learn the process yourself, know what is, and that's what we are about. We will give you information. You now can now use the information anyhow you want. You understand? You need to know the process yourself first. You need to know what immigration is about first. Do you understand? Before you just jump on working with anybody. Do you understand? And how will you know the process yourself? See this link on top, click on that link. When you click on that link, it will take you directly to our website. There's a video there. Some people will not even watch video, webinar videos. Some people will be sending us message on WhatsApp. Once you send message on WhatsApp, I know what video. Many people already know themselves. I will not respond to you. You understand? Our team members will not respond to you because these are people that they are even busy already. They have thousands of people that they are reaching out to. So if you do not do the needful to learn the process first, you see many times when we are coming here, we don't even talk about money. You understand? We are talking about knowledge here. Learn the process first. If you not learn the process, that's what they'll say, they scam me, they scam. No, I do always tell people, you understand? Don't scam yourself. The way you cannot scam yourself is to learn the process first. The way you cannot scam yourself is to understand what another person can do for you. Thank you. I see some people downloading our book. Say so. Of course, if anybody downloads our book, we see it live. We see it. It comes as a notification. So your tickets to Canada is a free book. If you are not paying a dime for it, it's free. So you can go on that link. Once you go on that seller.com /travel small package, you'll be able to just go down. Once you go down, you'll see that book and you'll be able to download it. It's free. You understand? You are not paying for it. You could use it to learn the process. Some people say, I don't have time to read the book. Okay, watch the video that has been done. You understand? If you okay, you see, thank you very much. Comrade Olayiwola, he said, just downloaded it now. Thank you. So let's say I did lie now. It's very easy to know. You just downloaded it, even though it did not show your name. I saw that it showed me a notification that someone just downloaded. Another person has downloaded. Another person has downloaded. You see, so people are downloading it. You too, don't wait. Click on the link right now, seller.com /travel small package. Once you see the video of the package, underneath you see the what they call it, the book. And believe me, hundreds of people have downloaded it. Hundreds of people have downloaded it. We have seen a lot of downloads. In fact, we never expected people to download like this. And that is how they have been downloading it. Not even this since this year, since last year, since previous year ago. People have been downloading it. So if you want to learn about immigration, you want to know specifically for people that are in Nigeria, because of course I'm in Nigeria now. So the way it was written for those that are like me. You understand? Those that didn't have money when they were coming to Canada. Those that didn't have someone that will give them money, that didn't have brother abroad, you don't have sister abroad, you don't have uncle, auntie abroad. You understand? But you still want the good life, Abi? You want the good life, but you don't have anybody abroad that can help you. You understand? Number four, you didn't even know the process at all. You wanted to understand the process, you didn't know the process at all. Those are the people that the book was written for. And even if you don't have the money, there's another thing we tell people: you have to learn how to make the money. It's as simple as that. You don't have the money to work on your immigration. You have to learn how to now make the money. How do you learn how to make the money? That's the reason for my second book, Funding Your Move Abroad. That book is currently selling on Amazon. It's currently available. For those who can get the book, you can go click on the link. The link, for someone that asked, Tara Harrington, rather, don't let me murder that name. Tara Harrington. Click on the link. Apply here at seller.com /travel small package. Once you click on that link, if it's the book you want to download, you go down. Do you understand? Once you go down that link, you will see that book on that website, and you'll be able to download. It's free. You don't need to pay any dime for it, right? Which one is Travel Small, please? It's very simple. The Travel Small is the package we are talking about. And what is the package? The package that allows you to work with our immigration consultant to work on your immigration, whether it is for study abroad, especially to Canada, whether it's for work abroad, for visitor visa, for permanent residency, for even asylum seeking, refugee. You understand? Any of those, whether it is in Canada or for our second lawyer, but I'm not promoting him now. The lawyer, the one that is for the U.S. I'm not promoting him now because he has not yet paid me. If he pays me, I'll come back and talk about his own. You understand? But if you want to come to Canada, You go click on the link, and once you go click on the link, you'll be able to actually get the package. And how does the package work? As I've said before, it's you first fill a form. They would evaluate you. You understand? They would evaluate you. One of the team members, once you fill the form, they will look at your form. Once they see the form, they will look at the program you qualify for before they now call you. If you are eligible to come to Canada, they will call you. If you are not eligible, they will still send you back to me and they'll tell you to buy book, or you go and work on some other documents that will make you what eligible. It's as simple as that, right? Now, see, I do me by saying, please, how do go how do you go about work visa, sir? Well, just like I said, the way we go about every visa is similar. The way our consultants work with people is very similar. If you want access to our consultant, click the link. That's seller.com/travel dash small package. Once you click that link, or you go onto our bio, and you understand, you go write it out, or you go click on the link in the bio, you are going to be sent to a form. Once you fill the form, they would evaluate you. They would know what if, because it's not everybody that qualify for work visa. Even if you want work visa, you may not qualify for it. If you want work visa, you may not be able to afford it. Maybe you don't have the cover letter that is required, you don't have the resume, the Canadian staff resume, or you don't have the skills, you understand, that is required for that particular job. And it's very difficult to get job nowadays. I think the last live session, someone told me that he has been applying to hundreds of jobs, thousands of jobs, they did not call him. Well, it happens. You understand? You will not give up. It happens. That's one way you can do things yourself, so that you don't pay anybody to do it. You apply yourself through maybe website like indeed.ca. You can apply on linkedin.ca. You can apply on glassdoor.ca or jobbank.gc.ca. You see, these are free tools, free websites we are giving you to go to. You can go there to actually apply yourself, so that you don't pay anybody. You understand? You don't pay anybody any jack for anything, right? But if you want to work with consultants, you want to work with lawyers that could assist you, you understand? Click on that particular link. This is someone that we have actually worked with for countless amounts of times. We trust that he is going to assist you to work on your immigration. So if you want to work with him, click on that particular link right now to go for it. What are the requirements needed to work there, sir? Well, I've just said the requirements. Your skills are required, your cover letter, your resume, your educational credential assessment, your years of work experience is also required. And of course, you have to be able to afford it, because you have to understand something. The visa that because people are looking for job sponsorship. There are some there's some work that doesn't come with job sponsorship, right? There are some jobs that require you to also pay for your travel tickets. Do you understand? It requires you to pay for your accommodation and things like that. There are some jobs that come with just the contract, just contract alone. Do you understand? So you are the one that will pay for your other travel expenses, and the company too will pay for their own expenses to actually have you from any other place you are coming from. Do you understand? Okay, I will check the link now, sir. All right, thank you very much. And I think I saw something before I left. There's another person that said something. Comrade Olayiwola, okay. Please, how much for express entry? It is within $0, within free, you understand, to $50,000 for those that want to come for employer, or rather for business immigration. Do you understand? But to now know the exact one that is your own, click on that link in our bio, you understand, or the link that is on top, seller.com/travel small package. Once you click on it, you fill the form. Once you fill the form, you understand, and you are qualified for like the express entry that you mentioned. One of the team members at you understand, the what they call it, the office is going to reach out to you. Once they reach out to you, they'll tell you what next you need to do, and then you can ask how much, you understand, it actually cost for you, because you may be different. You may be with just a family, you may just be one person, or you with another family member. So based on what you say, based on the things you fill in the form, they will be able to tell you the amount that it actually costs, right? Now, to know the ones I qualified for, I don't know what that means. To know the one I qualified for, that's not the question, as a comment. So all right. So, what are we saying in essence? For any of you who want to benefit from the travel small small to Canada, just click on the link in our bio or click on the link that you can see on the screen, which is what the seller.com/travel dash small dash package. They will be able to first of all, you'll be able to first of all fill the form. Once you fill the form, then they'll be able to reach out to you on a call and get you started on your journey to Canada, whether it be for study, for work, for visit, for permanent residence, or even what asylum seeking. How can I do it? I want to come to Canada with my children. I don't have money. If you don't have money, at least you have time to spend on your immigration yourself. I've said this before. Many people don't have money. Me, self, I did not have money when I was doing my own. So we were all moneyless. We were all moneyless. And how did we now work on it ourselves? We got the information, and that is the information we are sharing here. The free information you can get online. If you browse on TikTok, you browse on YouTube, you browse on Google, you can see the free things there. You understand? If we are all about free, you understand? There are a lot of people that are willing to give you free. There are some YouTube channels that I joined, you understand, that I subscribed to that time. They were saying how to work on permanent residency freely. And me too, I was watching all their videos. I watched videos for like 2, 3 years free. You understand? Because yes, I didn't have money, but I had time. So if you don't have money, you should be able to have time to follow, you understand, the process, to learn the process yourself. You understand? And if you want to learn the process yourself, there are a lot of ways. Even ChatGPT itself will give you free material, free, in fact, free course self if you even want it. Free, everything free. You understand? So if you want free things, of course, we also are giving people things free. Click on the link seller.com/travel small package. And if you don't have money, you can get free books. Though we are selling it with people from people in Australia, in the UK, in Canada, because on Amazon, I'm an author. Just like I said, I have several books, about 12 books on Amazon currently selling right now. But for our Africans, our Nigerians that don't have money, which I was a part of, you understand? You can click the link. Once you click the link in our bio, go down, you'll be able to download the free book there. If you also want to, there's also the Canada immigration checklist that, of course, we also wrote, and it lists out all the documents you need. There's nothing to hide. You understand? All the documents you need to work on, whether it be a study visa, whether it be a work visa, whether it be a visitor visa, permanent residency, asylum, all for free. Do you understand? So click on the link. Once you click on the link, you can even, a lot of people, there are some people that would work on their immigration through other people, which we call the legal aid. You understand? That you don't need to pay them for it. The government pays them for it. How do you get them? We have written it in the book. Go and get the book. Once you get the book, you'll be able to understand how to get everything done for you freely, right? You want the free things, you can get the free things. So just take your time. If you don't have money, you should have time. And of course, everybody have time. You are not part of the people that want to be rushing because you don't have money. You cannot say that I want to be coming to Canada December. You don't have money. So you cannot, it may not work for you that way. You understand? You need to have time. You need to take your time. Take your time to learn the process, do the process yourself. And of course, we hope to get to see you in Canada as well. You understand? I did everything myself too, as I do always say. I didn't pay Jack any money, no kudi, no ego, no owo. You understand? Because as an Ijebu boy, we didn't want to pay too. As an Ijebu boy, we are cargon. You understand? Cargon, we hold the money tight like this. So if you are like me, you understand, you don't need to pay. Just learn the process. And that's why it took me 5 years to work on my own Canadian immigration. It's not a new story. It took me 5 years from 2018 to 2023. When I later came into Canada, you understand, I understood why it took me that long. I understood why, because I was not willing to pay for anybody to do my immigration for me. You understand? I did it myself because I didn't even have the money. If you have the money, it's a different thing. You understand? I didn't even have the money. And that's why I always tell people, if you don't have the money, people like me, you understand, we help people like you by you downloading our videos. In fact, I've done a mini, not even a mini courses on study abroad, mini courses on work abroad, mini courses on visitor visa. You can get that. Just click on A.O.S abroad on YouTube, and you can get that freely. You understand? Freely. How to do it yourself. You don't need to pay nada. Do you understand? So if you want more information about that freely, click on the link freely to get everything freely. Thank you very much. I see someone actually joined. fan club at DBC Ayoka. Thank you so much for that. Okay, V Lux is saying, what I really don't get is the small, small there. Does it mean you pay small, small after you have said it? It means you pay small, small. There's nothing like pay after service. Do you understand? It's not, we are not doing trafficking, or we are not doing, you understand, exploitation, work exploitation. Our consultants are licensed consultants in Canada, and they cannot be doing, by law, they can't do it. By law, it's illegal to do. Okay, you come to Canada first before you pay. No, because at the end of the day, they will seize your passport. Our own consultants don't have time to be seizing anybody passport. They don't have any time to be doing anything that is illegal, because it's illegal. The Canadian government must not know about it. So many people that are doing is, if you are asking for those things, basically what you're asking for is, please exploit me, please, you understand, do me anyhow. And we have seen people, like the story of someone that told me that na Canada they talk say he won't go, na Libya they take am go. It's because at the end of the day, you are the one that say, please exploit me. Do you understand? So if you don't have money, at least have sense. That's what I always tell. If you don't have money, have sense. Have sense by understanding the process. Have sense by knowing that, see, go on the immigration website of Canada yourself, click on it, understand that, okay, I want job, how can I get job? It will tell you. It will tell you the legal way to do things. And there's never a way that they will tell you, "Hey, if you want to come to Canada, you have to come first and you'll not be paying small, small later on." There's nothing like that. Do you understand? But if you don't have the money for immigration, there's no fight. You understand? You don't have the money for immigration, work on the immigration yourself, but learn the process. What is the small, small package in the travel small, small to Canada package? It is the, from the word travel small, small to Canada. All it means is you'll be able to travel to Canada by paying your fees small, small, right from where you are. So whether you're in Nigeria, you can pay for 8 months, you can pay for 3 months, you can pay for, you understand, even up to a year. And as you are paying, they'll be working with you. As you are paying, they'll be doing different steps of the process for you, little, little, little by little. I hope that you get. The link is not going through. That's problem. That's the Nigerian problem. It's not the Canadian problem. Because a lot of times people will reach out and say, ah, the link is not going. It's Nigerian problem. You understand? Click on the link. You'll be using another network. So if you are using maybe like Glow, you can change it to MTN. You are using like MTN, change it to Airtel. You understand? Sometimes self 2, 3 networks will not go. It's Nigerian problem. I don't know. Nigeria now, Nigerians they always get that issue. You understand? You cannot, like some of our clients in the UAE will never have that issue. Some of them in Dubai will never have that. It's always a Nigerian problem. So Nigeria now be the issue, no be now na network rather be the issue, no be internet. You understand? So click on the link using another network. Okay, your own networks are not going. Use another phone. Use another gadget. Oh, phone is not going. Use laptop. Nothing is going. It's your tell your village people not to follow you again. You understand? Tell them they should then because you want something that is good, but those village people are not. They are following you back to back. It's the Nigerian networks, my people. All right, let's move on. Adebisi Ayoka says, good evening, sir. Yes, good evening, ma. Thank you very much for joining. Okay. Someone is saying that is Tara Harrington. Boss, I'm finding it hard to download. Again, that name sounds abroad. Harrington rather. That's a nice name. But hope you are not in Nigeria. Because if you're in Nigeria, that may be the Nigerian problem. You understand? So avoid the Nigerian problem by all costs. Some people use what we know as VPN, you understand, virtual private network, to access many things that the Nigerian network may not allow, right? So if you want to avoid the Nigerian dilemma, use VPN if you have it. If you don't have it, it's simple. Download it on your Chrome as an extension, and once you download it, you'll be able to access. So I hope with that you'll be able to download or do anything you so want. Okay, it keeps showing. I don't know what is that. Again, click on the link in the bio or just type it out. Type it out like just as you have typed. You saw it on the screen. Seller.com/travel-small-small package. It should work just fine. It is free to fill the form. You are not paying any money to fill any form. It is free. It is only if the network has now turned to problem. That's when you now have to pay. It is free. I don't know what's going with all those Nigerian network. Okay. Mama, Mame followed. Thank you for following. Ayomide, good evening. Yeah, good evening. How you doing? How's everything? New Year. Oh, welcome, sir. Yippee. We're supposed to have all this thing that we're doing. I understand. Light. Shana. Is there one like Shana? I don't know. I'm still new to TikTok, so my people don't mind me. Let's say it's YouTube now. It's all those ones now. Now, yeah, they use that time. Okay. Momsi Adua Migba is saying, I didn't see icon to fill the form, sir. No problem with that, too. Once you go to this website, apply small or something package, it will tell you there's one place, I think downwards. I'm not saying it. There's one place downwards. Like this is what you will see basically on the website. That thing that is on my screen. You will see it on the website like that. So just go down. I've told you, scroll down. Once you scroll down, there's a place that says apply now to get your or to secure your spot or something like that. You click on that. Once you click on it, the form will pop up. If the form did not now pop up for you, avoid Nigerian networks. It's just the truth because we never have that problem with Dubai. We never have that problem with UAE, with Malaysia, people from other Nigeria. I don't know why Nigeria, there's an issue with you people's network. Why? What's the issue? But again, people that have good network will not have problems sometimes. You understand? So it's people that maybe it's bad network you're using. Apologies. Okay. Ajibola TV is saying good evening. Good evening, and you too. Good evening, like this. You give me that emoji, so I'm giving you the emoji back. Betty Babe. Okay. Oh, the babe. Good evening, sir. Good evening, brother, sister. Okay. Mirabel Lizzie. Hello, sir. Thank you, Mirabel, for following. Appreciate you. Okay, Ayobami, please can explain what it's all about. People, please, you have to be trying with your questions. Your questions, so, in fact, sometimes it confuses me myself. And if I'm confused, there's no way me to I can answer. You understand? Don't confuse me with your questions. Ask simple question, simple English that will not allow me to be causing headache for my head. You understand? Ade001, thank you for following the live. Appreciate you. Momsi Adoagba, okay, I will recheck. Thank you, ma. Appreciate. Ayobami, please can you explain what is all about? What is all about? What is all about? Because I don't know. I've been explaining a lot of things and I want to understand what you are saying because it seems that question I'm not getting it. Ade01, good evening. Folashade Ganiyu. Okay, she means can you explain what the program is all about? Okay. Well, in both sometimes. Don't mind me. Okay. The travel small to Canada package is a way you can use to come to Canada easily by paying for travel instrumentally in a couple of months or even up to a year. Now, there are still some packages that people pay. Oh, I want to come to Canada. We'll collect the money. Quickly help me do the immigration fast. Yes, our consultants collect that kind of money too. That once and for all. Some people pay in two installments. Collect one this month, the next month, collect the balance. Some people do that. But for those like us that may not have the money, you understand, at once, instead of you paying everything in lump sum, you can pay bit by bit. That is just what the travel small to Canada package is all about. You paying bit by bit so that you are going to be seeing the process unfold as you are making payments. You understand? You'll be seeing that you're doing one step of the way, the other step, little by little, as you are paying. So no rush, right? And for the Black Friday deal, you have the opportunity of getting a discount price on what? On your study abroad, or your work abroad, or your visit visa, your asylum seeking, your permanent residency to Canada. You can now decide. You understand? If just like people like me, because me that I'm even advertising, I always tell people straight off the bat, I don't hide anything. There is nothing a Canadian immigration consultant, there is nothing an immigration lawyer is doing, you cannot do yourself. Do you understand? There is nothing. So if you want to do it yourself, We at A.O.S Abroad can assist you by giving you access to free books. If you want free access to free books, or you want to, okay, someone asked, and they one asked, how can I apply? Yes, to apply freely, you don't need to pay any money to apply, to fill the form. Click on the link, the Travel Small Small to Canada package link that you can see on the screen on top of me here, or by the left hand side for those that are on LinkedIn or YouTube. Click on that link. Once you click on the link, that's seller.com/travel dash small dash small package. Once you click on that link, there's going to be a form you are going to fill. Do you understand? That form you will fill would ask you about 10 to 12 questions to understand who you are. Okay, they will ask you question. Are you going together with your wife? They will ask you, or is it together with your family, your wife and your children? They will ask you. So that they will use and know the kind of package that suits you. You understand? If you are going, okay, what are you going to do? Is it for study abroad, like an international student? Is it for work abroad, like a temporary foreign worker? Is it like visit Canada for tourism? Is it for visit for World Cup 2026 that is coming up? You understand, next year in Canada, Mexico, and US? Or is it the one for asylum that you become a refugee and that was okay? Or is it permanent residence like what me I did when I was coming to Canada, to be able to stay in Canada permanently and work for 2, 4, 5? That is exactly what permanent residency is about. So look at me now. I'm working for like 4 different organizations. Do you understand? I'm working for 4 different organizations. And what am I doing? The funny thing is I'm working from home. Number one. Number two, that's what temporary work cannot give you. Contract work, all those LMIA goddamn it that people always look for. It can never give you that kind of opportunity. Why? Because once you are working legal, I'm talking about people that are doing things legally. Because some people can come into the country and they're going to be doing legal work. Me, I don't do illegal work. I don't do illegal work. I do legal work. You understand? Because this life, I cannot do illegal work that they'll be cheating me. Yes, if you are doing illegal work, many times instead of you collecting like $24 per hour, they'll be giving you $8 per hour because you cannot talk, you don't have representation, you don't have papers, you don't have documents. Me, it's legal work I'm doing, and I'm working for 4 different organizations. You understand? I'm a freelancer. For those that don't know, I'm a freelancer. I'm in Canada making my money anyhow. Do you understand? Travel small small to Canada, Kestre Immigration and Settlement Services now, for instance, they are part of the people I'm working with. Do you understand? They pay me my own commission. I claim out. I go on to the next thing. No doubt. And I told you, I'm a TikTok for business consultant. I help people run adverts on TikTok. If you own a business, let me promote myself again. If you own a business and you want me to promote you on TikTok and go viral, yes, is what I'm doing. Is I've been doing on my channel for some time now. You can go viral, yes, and I have different channels. For those that don't know, this is not my only channel. Even right now, we're having live on 2 different channels at the same time. So we have different channels that we have used, that we have businesses that we have run adverts for. So if you want us to run adverts for you to blow on TikTok, yes, we can run adverts for you. Do your business. As I said, Kestre Immigration now, they're employing other team members so that they can be able to respond to those people that are filling forms. Thousands of people are filling forms every day. You understand? So they need extra help, extra support. The company that want to help you, save them too, they need help. So if you are part of those who want to get my, you understand, business, you want me to support you, to promote you online, I can as well promote you. That's one of the ways I do business. I've written one book, Funding Your Move Abroad, how to fund your move abroad. In Canada, I have 3 different businesses. Yes, for those that don't know, I have 3 different businesses. And that's the beauty of you coming in the right way. You come in the right way as a permanent resident. You can set up businesses. Every single year I've been in Canada, I've launched one business entirely. That's in the year. You understand? And I've been in Canada for about 3 years. So 3 years, 3 businesses. God knows how many businesses I will still have. But what I'm trying to say in essence is come in the right way. If you come in the right way, people helping you to do it the right way, you have the liberty to do anything you want. You have the confidence to do anything. And that's why I chose to come in as a permanent resident. It took me 5 years, but the end justifies the means. As they say it. No, is it the end justifies the means? What's the go for that one? No. Once bitten to I've forgotten it. It's not how far, but how well. It's not how fast. I not say how far. How fast, but how well. Some people, I met them in Canada, like they were in Canada before me, but they were not permanent residents. They are illegal immigrants. You understand? Some people, they are still students. Some people are still looking for asylum. But me, I'm already a permanent resident. You understand? My cousin, for instance, that came in a year before me, he also came in as a permanent resident. He's going to be a citizen this year now. He's going to be Omo Joba this year. A citizen of Canada, and he's going for vacation too. He's going for vacation. He has gone to vacation like 3, 4 times. That's the beauty. They no born you well if you come to asylum. May you leave, especially when you have not collect paper. May you leave Canada, talk say you want leave country, you not come back again. They go your passport. You understand? They don't student. You can go and come in, but if you go and come in anyhow, they fit deport you. You understand? But as permanent resident, who dem born, wey go talk say they no go allow you entry, because you have that paper to show that yes, you are a permanent resident. You can leave the country and enter anytime. You can leave the country. They will not even, at the port of entry, once they see your permanent resident card, they will say, ah, omo, Olulele, you yeah, enter. Now so that's why it's not how fast, but how well. Some people will be rushing. I want to come to come. I want to come. I know say you should not rush, especially if you have the money. Rush, come in. Visitor visa do. Student visa do. But if you don't have the money and you want something that will last. You understand? Something that will last. That is not that you just come to Canada at the end of the day, they will not be deporting you. Or you not be part of the people that will be coming online. Say, ah, Canada is scam. Canada is this. Canada, there's no job. There's no this. You go me to my people. So hi, Oma. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. How you doing? Okay, what is Oma saying? Okay, let's see. What best skills to learn before entering Canada? Comrade Olaiwola. See, I like you, sir. You have very intelligent questions you're asking. There are a lot of skills you can learn before entering Canada. Okay, he says, I mean remote job. Brother, sister, uncle, daddy, mommy. There are a lot of skills. And that's why I wrote my other book, which is titled Funding Your Move Abroad. That book is currently selling on Amazon, it's selling on Seller.co, and it's a bestseller on Amazon for those that want to learn about it. In fact, that book it has changed people's lives. It's just the truth. It has literally changed people's lives. I wrote about 33 different ways you can use to learn different skills that would make you money in Canada. And the funny thing is, I was not even in Canada before I started making money with those skills. Even in Nigeria, like I literally used those skills to actually fund my relocation abroad. Because I didn't have money that time. I was saying I was looking for sponsorship. Sponsorship I no get. I look. So been at Canada, you see they even talk. I look for a job for Japan. Look for a job for China. You understand? Look for a job for Saudi, for UAE. You understand? Qatar. I'm not fine. The one I find na money and I no get the money. You understand? So I had to learn skills basically. And those skills that I learned, there are a lot. There's one skill and those that I just got message from this morning, I mean this afternoon then. Amazon. For those that some people always go to Amazon warehouse in Canada. They go to Amazon warehouse and they go and do warehouse worker job. Do you know the funny thing is that Amazon, I don't even know where they are, but they are paying me every month. Like I don't know where their office is. You understand? I don't know where their warehouse is. The books that I sold and is currently selling on Amazon, the 12 books I have on Amazon. The funny thing is I'm an author and it's bad that I don't even have one of my books at home. But it just shows you that life has gone beyond you just limiting yourself. Even before, when I was in Nigeria, I was making money without necessarily knowing the people that were buying my books. You understand? I didn't necessarily know. Some people may say, you are not me, I'm not a few way. Me, I did not know how to write book. I say, no problem. Book is just one way. Amazon, can you make videos online? Can you review book? Can you review products? I'm an Amazon influencer. For those that don't know, I'm an Amazon influencer. You can browse those things that I'm saying. You understand? I'm part of Amazon Associates. They are paying me money monthly. They pay me money monthly to actually promote other people's products, promote other people's services, that is just one way I'm talking. There are a lot of ways. There is just one way. You understand? If you can make videos, and the video is just 1 minute long, 2 minutes long, 30 seconds long, use it, post it. You understand? And how will you post it? Of course, if you want to learn about it, that's one of the things I'm using for my online course. So you can learn about it. Again, click on the travel small to Canada package. click on that profile, click on the form. Once you click on the form, you are going to fill a form. You put all your details. There's one form where there's one place we said international business launch or development. That is where I teach people how to make money. There's one guy, one sharp guy. I own a business with him in Canada. This guy is still in Nigeria and he is making money monthly in Canada, in the UK, in US, and he's still in Nigeria. He's still in Nigeria, but he's making money from those countries. Legitimate, this one not be scam. Oh. One of the skills he has, you may be asking, is digital marketing. Some people may look at me, I don't know digital marketing. Too late. Leave it. I'm giving. See, it's not compulsory you do what other people are doing. It's not compulsory you must learn one skill that another person is learning. There is skill yampia, skill plenty. You understand? I've talked about one skill, which is book publishing, which I am a publisher. I'm a Canadian publisher. I publish my books. I sell my books. I market my books myself. I sell my books myself. You understand? I don't. Me, I Calago. I be Jebu boy. I Calago. So I do this thing myself. I make the money myself. So I make the money for a book publisher. The money that the book publisher is supposed to make, I make it by myself. You understand? The money that an author must make because I write my books myself. I'm the one that is making it myself. Some people use ghost writers. Me, I'm making the money. I'm writing the book myself. I'm making the money myself. You understand? Like Calago. Online marketing, I talked about me being a TikTok for business consultant. You understand? Recognized by TikTok. Now, some people may be looking at there are some people that are making money off TikTok that they don't necessarily post it every day. It's just even now that I started posting every day. You understand? Sometimes I don't post every day. But what I'm not trying to say, what I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of ways. TikTok business adverts is one way. That is the Ogunwowo of social media. It's the Ogunwowo of social media. It's just the truth. Ogunwowo of social media is TikTok. As at now, you understand? So there are a lot of skills you can learn. I've mentioned a lot of skills right now that you can use to do remote job. You can work with big organizations. As I said, I'm an Amazon influencer. I work with Amazon, but I don't know their office. I don't know where their office is, but I work with them and they pay me per month. Amazon pays me 2-3 different ways. They pay me through the books I write through KDP Publishing. You understand? They pay me as well through video influencing. You understand? And product sales. And in fact, there are some businesses now that want to be sending me products that, okay, do video for me. Some people may not know. You understand? They say do video, promote my product, and they give me commission based on the sales they make. Do you understand? And I'm not a celebrity. You understand? All I just do is do video, 30 seconds video, 1 minute video, 2 minutes video. These are things you can verify. Go to what they know as Amazon influencers and associates. You understand? Browse it online, you will see it. It's a remote job. You can do it in Nigeria, you can do it in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, in Australia, in UAE, anywhere you are, you can do it. It's not compulsory that you enter Canada first. Do you understand? So these are the little things. My spouse, for instance, she's a Facebook marketplace expert. Some people think that it's until you work for one big organization or until you get one nonsense title that yes, you are a, what do they call it again? You are an account manager, you are a supervisor, all those goddamn it. So continue your. In fact, what my wife is doing, Facebook marketplace, because she just finished school this year and she started working, and basically she's plating air through Facebook. Facebook is literally advertising for her to get people that will plate air for with her. You understand? And she gets paid through that. That is number one. Number two, she also has products she's selling on Facebook. Right? Products she's selling through Facebook that some of the products people can't get it easily without her really stressing herself. She doesn't even sometimes even pay for anything for adverts. She doesn't pay money for adverts, and she gets products sold through her. So see that Amazon video editing, video influencing. She also does that Amazon video influencing. Amazon pays her on a monthly basis, and most of these things, that's what people don't know. She's doing it in-house. She doesn't need to leave the house. Even now, snow has even started. Snow, it will be difficult for many people that are doing daytime jobs. You understand? To be going outside to work. To be difficult, snow, especially if you don't have car. You understand? In Canada. But she's at home and making her money at home and doesn't need to go out. So the book, my book, Funding Your Move Abroad, of course, if you click on this link, seller.com/travel-small-package, will be able to also get access to the book, the funding your move. That one is paid though, because person will want teach you how to make money to use, so you guys pay the person. So that one is paid. That one is not free. So if you want to get the book, funding your move abroad, go and let. I've given 33 ways of how you can make money, whether you know book or you do not know book, whether you know immigration or you do not know immigration, because there's another aspect of the book where I talked about how to make money from immigrants. You understand? You want to travel abroad, but do you know that travelers like you, immigrants like you can make money off of them to actually work on your immigration? There are a lot of ways. That's another skill. Let's just forget that one. Let's move on to the next thing people are asking. So, Goodwill 24 is saying, I want my son to go on a permanent work permit. Please advise. There's nothing like permanent work permit. Any permit that you get in Canada is temporary. Understand that. So you can only get temporary work permits or you can get temporary study permits. But if you now want to get something that is permanent, then that is what they call residency, which is permanent residency. So you can't do two things at the same time. Permanent work permit is oxymoron. There are two contrasting things there. It's either you do permanent, you understand, work, which is true residency, or you do temporary permit, which is what? Work permit. Choose one. You understand? So Comrade Olaiwola is saying skills, okay. Comrade Olaiwola, book publisher, thank you. Public digital marketing, good, thank you. Okay, you were listing it out. Advert business, good. AI expert, good, thank you very much. There are a lot. There are a lot. See that AI expert, for instance. Some people not know some things. Do you know that even people that say it's not your bone because I've been teaching some people how to write books, and they say, I'm not a few, I don't know how to write books. ChatGPT, a lot of platforms, AI tools can literally write books for you. And you just be the author that they will put on the book. You be the name, the person that they will put on the book. You understand? That's just it. That's just it. It doesn't, in fact, apart from that, do you know that AI currently is running adverts for people? You can literally, there's something we call Smart Plus campaigns on TikTok. People don't know these things. You don't need to be a ojogbon. Like, you don't need to go and study advert in school. So because some people are wasting their money, you see, they go and study marketing and advertising. They go and study business administration. All those gadgets, you don't need it. You understand? AI now is literally advertising for businesses. Okay, I once talked about it that I'm a TikTok for business consultant, but people don't know that I make use of AI, artificial intelligence, to run my adverts. And wallahi, AI now is now more effective than human advertisers. You understand? Especially if you know how to use it. You understand? So it is much more accurate. It saves you more money. It saves businesses more money, and it makes me, who is the consultant, make more money by making use of it. You understand? So there are a lot of things people Smart Plus campaigns on TikTok. You can browse about it. That is one way you can use to run advert on TikTok, and literally companies, businesses will be paying you every month by using AI to run their advert, and you just be cashing out. AI be doing the work, you be cashing out. But because you are the one operating the AI, you are the one using, you understand, your time to structure the advert, to do this, to find cheaper ways. You understand, to do things with 15,000 naira, Nigerian naira. I ran advert on TikTok. That was on Saturday. Yes, this Saturday. Yesterday now. What is this Saturday? Yesterday. I ran advert on TikTok, and that advert was seen 1 million times. Now understand it. 15,000 naira. 15,000 naira. That advert was seen 1 million times. Sorry, let me on this. Because we're already getting dark. What do you call it now? Okay, it's a little bit bright now. Do you understand what I'm saying? That advert was seen 1 million times on TikTok, and it generated some amount of thousands of dollars. Do you understand? On TikTok. Now imagine, let's say you are still in Nigeria. Imagine you are still in Nigeria, you have not even come to Canada, but you are now using 15,000 naira. You understand? 15,000 naira on a Nigerian TikTok account, because the account I use to run adverts on TikTok was a Nigerian account. It was not a Canadian account. A Nigerian account. You now use 15,000 naira and you made about $1,000. How many exponential growth is that? I'm looking for the percentage. That is like 100%. No, now what am I saying? I'm saying what you should. 100% is like 30,000, and it's not 30,000. You made like 1,500% profit by running an advert of TikTok with 15,000 naira and making like 1,000. It's more than 1,000, but I'm just saying $1,000 from a 15,000 naira advert. I think you understand it already. I don't need to talk too much about that. You understand? I want to travel to Poland. How much? My brother, you see Canada, Gedegbe for you. You see flag of Canada, you dey ask about Poland. Well done. Me, I don't know. Me, I not be Poland guy. I be sure you see say na Poland I did. Not be Poland I did. You understand? Do you have any link to learn the advert? See, we have different links. But again, different links. For those that are serious, we need to know about them. Whether it is travel to Canada you want, whether it is funding your move abroad, whether anything you want, click on the link on our bio, like this particular link, seller.com/travel dash small dash small dash package. It is also for Canadian immigration, but it also works for business launch. I told you that in the form there's one place that we said international business launch and development. There's one other guy that reached out on one of our live sessions, and he says he wants to launch his business in Canada. And I told him that yes, there are different ways you can launch. You can launch as a freelancer, you can launch, you understand, as a brick and mortar business. But in that webinar, in that live session, I was telling him that, do you know that for me, I have 3 businesses in Canada, but I never launched any business, you understand, more than $100, which is 100,000 naira. In fact, when I came into Canada the first year, 2023, the first business I ever launched in Canada, I used $60 to launch it. $60. Some people don't understand this thing. It's $60 I used to launch it, and it's something you can browse that. If you click on Ontario Business Registry, look at self-employed business. How much do you need to launch a self-employed business in Canada? It's $60. $60 in Nigerian naira is like 60 Canadian dollars, not US dollars, Canadian dollars. That 60 Canadian dollars is roughly like 70,000 naira or 80,000 naira roughly in Nigeria. And that business that I launched 2023 with $60, in fact, on an average, it has made times 1,000% of that. On average, it has made 1,000% of that. Why am I saying all this? I'm saying this because even while I was in Nigeria, I was using some of the principles I'm talking about now, which I wrote in Funding Your Move Abroad, that book. That same principle, I was using it to make money in Nigeria. But let me give you an example. I remember when I was in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria, Tipa Garage, precisely, University Road, University of Ilorin Road. How did I start business that time? I was frustrated with me going to schools. I went to secondary schools. I said, let me teach your students French now. Because I was a French teacher now, and of course, I'm still a French teacher. I still teach French. That's another side also I do. French coaching. I teach people. I have students from Nigeria, from Kenya, you understand, that I teach French and I prepare for international exams like TEF Canada, TCF Canada, and the likes. Do you understand? So, what am I saying in essence? When I was in Nigeria, I got to a school when I was still in 200 level in linguistics department in University of Ilorin. And the school got me as a French teacher. You understand? They gave me 7,000 naira to teach GSS 1 to 3. You understand? At that time, I was so passionate, someone that want to learn, someone that want to teach. You'll be passionate about what you want to do now. So I was so passionate that, oh boy, I was giving the best to those students. And those students were learning French. They were going to their homes. They were going back home and they'll be speaking French to their, you understand, parents. So what else do you want? The parents were happy. They were coming to the school telling the owner of the school, you understand, the principal, be the proprietor, that àwọn ọmọ wa ti ń kọ́ French in fact teacher yẹn try that kind of thing I did not know that it was a bad thing. It was a bad thing. It was a bad thing for me. It was a good thing for the school. How was it a bad thing? The man now came and I said, okay, Now that the GSS 1 and 2, 3 we're teaching, we're learning French, and the parents are happy, I will start teaching SS1 to 3. I said, normally SS1 to 3 don't even have any reason to learn. But okay, if that is it, me, I was even thinking it would make more money for me, right? I said, okay. Since it was 7,000 that you were giving me for SS1, GSS1 to 3, for SS1 to 3, just double it. I mean, normally, like my own normal calculation, double the money. Okay, you'll be giving me 14,000 naira. As at that time, 2016, 2017 time, the man said, no, what do I mean? No, it cannot happen like that. Oh. No. I said, okay. Me, I was not negotiating my salary. You understand? I was negotiating that, okay, if you don't want to give me 14,000 naira for per month to teach 6 classes, okay, and those 6 classes are A, B, C. You know, it's as bad as that too. I said, okay, give me 10,000. He said, no, 10,000. Hello, I was students on some. I said, hey, okay. He still had 7,000 I wanted to pay. It was that time, it was that thing that like launched me into the world. That say, if teacher can be collecting this one, then they'll be saying, Lada teacher Oluwa. I said, I go die before this. Because if you see the stress I took to teach JSS 1 to 3, it was not small thing. Now adding JSS 1 to 3, I'm not wanting to add money to it. That's when I knew that no, going to go and work in maybe like private firms, work in government parastatals is not for me. Because even my mom, my parents, I knew how they were doing when they were working at Lausa. It's not, they were always complaining. I say, no, it's better, even if I did not get it right with business, let me complain for myself to myself by myself than I'm not going to be complaining to other people about my own finances. And that was what launched me basically into the world. I said, okay, this thing that they are doing to make money as business, I must do it. So the first business I started ever in Nigeria was, you understand, business about language. Because of course I was in linguistics department. I was the best graduating student in my department. So people wanted to learn from me as a scholar of the department in the University of London. I started using that as business. You understand? When I finished school and I set up an academy, some of the ideas I'm talking about how you can use to make money to fund your move abroad is exactly what I did that time too. The French I was teaching, you may say you do not have the French skill, so I will not talk about that, but I was using French to make money. The second skill was using projects of students, teaching people how to do projects to make money. You may say, yes, you are not a FUA. I get a lot of that. I say, no problem. Can you at least link one of the things I was doing? You link people. If someone needs a solution, you don't have the solution, but link that person to the person that has solution. That is just the simple thing. You be a kind of referral, but a paid referral. There are some people that see some of this my Black Friday deal. In fact, right now, I'm a Nigerian. I'm living in Canada, and I literally have Canadians. I have someone in the UK. I have someone in US. I have someone in Egypt. Which one again? In Finland. I have some people that are literally promoting this Black Friday deal, and that's why, of course, we're able to get thousands of entries, thousands of people to fill the form for, you understand, Care Immigration and Settlement Services. Because I literally have paid referrals. I have people that do a kind of affiliate marketing. That's another skill you can learn. Affiliate marketing. You know, I'm telling you a lot of things here. Another skill. So you did not have money is not an excuse. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You do not have money does not mean you cannot find a way to make money. You understand? I have someone that is literally not someone, said people, not someone. We have a team that is literally promoting this Black Friday deal to people in Canada, to people in the US, in the UK, in UAE. We have presence in over 11 countries. 11 countries that are taking this same thing that we are saying. If you don't have money, at least you have social media. Abi, eh? Battery has gone too low. Let me charge my laptop. Oh, funny. Let me charge laptop. Oh. You understand? You have something that can make you money. What can make you money? You are not the person that have the package. Abi? Just like me, I'm the in this. I'm not the owner of the package fully. It is our consultant that have the package. But I say, brother, me, I'm going to do a form and I'll be giving people the form. Anybody that fills the form firstly, you first get them on your email list. Later on, once they finally get to pay you, you pay me a certain commission based on that. That is referral. As simple as that. Some of you are referring people, but you're not getting paid for your referrals. You are wasting your time. You understand? When I was in Nigeria, I literally referred people to actually go learn somewhere, to go do business with another person, and I got paid commissions. Do you understand? Can you refer people? As simple as that. If you can refer people, you will get money. There are some people literally. There's one woman, Adebumi. That woman, sharp Christian mommy. Understand? Deaconess to sharp. She has literally for 2 years been referring people to us, and she gets commissions based on that person's what? That person's referral. 5% commission. And the people that she has referred, some of them have paid us 2 million, some of them 3 million. Now imagine how much she has been making per person that she refers. She has been making money labele tí o she did not disturb herself. That's another skill you can learn. How can you learn how to refer people? How can you learn how to market to other people and you get paid for your referrals? Very simple thing. Okay, KS Adesile is saying, how can I rep you? Very simple. How can you rep me? Again, go on that link. Apply at seller.com/travel-small-package. If you click on that, there's one aspect that says international business launch and development. If you click on that, we are going to reach out to you, explain to you how exactly you can refer, how exactly you can do affiliate. On that platform, seller.com, we are going to soon be launching what we know as the affiliate marketing. We are going to soon be launching it. And that affiliate marketing, it will give you a code. Before we were doing it normal like referral basis, but now it is going to be standardized. You have a code as an affiliate. If we finally get to see that you are someone that is serious, you are someone that can, you understand, refer people, that can do the affiliate marketing, we'll give you a code. So everybody that you refer to us, that person has to put your code in the form that they fill, that yes, so they are from you. Yes, so you are the one that referred them, and you get paid based on the what? Based on the amounts that they actually pay the organization. Very simple way. And see, Amazon, for instance, that we work with through the video influencing, they pay us on a monthly basis for that. You understand? That we just do video, explain things, show people like this kind of camera now, this kind of baby camera, the monitor we use to actually see our baby. You understand? Let me honest. This camera has made us different, like some amount. I've forgotten the actual amount, but it has literally paid for itself. Let me just put it that way. It has paid, even though it was not a what they call it, a brand new monitor. We got it on Facebook Marketplace, but it has paid for itself through the referral, the what they call it, the video influencing we did through it. You understand? And these are things you can browse. You say Amazon influencers and associates. You will see it how to actually promote the product on Amazon and get paid. You are not getting paid naira. Understand it? You are getting paid in dollars, and not even in Canadian dollars that is small. You are getting paid in USD, United States dollars. Can you do that? Do you have mouth to promote? Do you have mouth? You basically do review. It's review you will do. That okay, this monitor, it has this button. You put this button, it can show the light. You understand? It has this one that shows when people are making noise, and you just be reviewing. But review, they make money for you every month. How many products have you bought? And the beauty is that it's not compulsory you even buy products on Amazon. So far, this product is on Amazon. You can promote it. So far, this product, they can buy it on Amazon. Though you bought it in Egbele, Egbele store, you understand? But you look at the number, this one that they call Travel Universal Adapter, and you see the code, and you put it on Amazon, and it brings this thing out like this. Once you bring it out, you can run video. I'm not promoting Amazon. I don't talk too much. I don't talk too much. Man, leave that. Not be Amazon they promote. If I want to promote them, they will give me money. Man. Let's be guided. I'm not promoting them now. I'm just giving you opportunities. You understand? You that are complaining, I don't have money, I don't. Conscious Wawi. It's not today people have been broke. It's not today people have. I wasn't born in a silver spoon family. You understand? You learn how to make money online, and once you have a phone, you have a gadget, a laptop, you are coming on TikTok. You don't have excuse. Some people will see my kidney on TikTok and they will put it there once they fill the form. I no get money. It's free. I want to. I don't be laughing at them because at the end of the day, you use if you don't use money to make money, you have to use your skill to make money. And if you are not willing to learn skills, it has finished for you. Oto, Otiloni. Okay, let's move on. Adesile is saying, this is my second year of coming across your videos and teachings. Thank you very much. I hope you are learning from the year. You know something? I follow some people too online. I follow some influencers too online. I follow some celebrities online. And when I was in Nigeria, I realized that people that I have to follow, they have to be people that will make me money. You understand? People that will teach me how to make money. People that I will learn from to benefit my life. I remember one of the first people I ever followed was known as Stephanie Obi. Stephanie Obi is one of the quote and unquote online queen when it comes to creating online courses. The funny thing is, in the year 2019, when I knew about this lady, Stephanie Obi, in fact, there was one time she was doing a book launch, a train quarters launch. We went to one of our launch that time in Nigeria. Went all the way from Ilorin to Lagos to actually meet her one on one. And the funny thing is, I met people in her training. I saw people online in our community that paid her completely. Like that time, she was collecting 290,000 naira to teach people how to create online courses online. You understand? And use those online courses to make money. And I met people literally on a community that paid her full amount. 290, the same 290. I remember that year, me, I don't even have money. I shall see 90,000 out of the 290 that I gave her. But me that they gave her one third of the amount. What I learned from her is making me money till date. Because now I learned how to create online course for her, but I now have 40 different online courses that are making me money. You understand? 40 different online courses that are making money. And I didn't pay her completely. It's just the truth. I didn't pay her completely. You understand? At the point itself, they removed me from her community. As an Ijebu boy now. I made sure that I'm not telling you something that you are not paying me if you apply for my online course, but I'm just telling you how when you don't have money, you have to be resourceful. When you don't have money, this woman is in Nigeria. Stephanie did not even travel. She's still in Nigeria. She's in Nigeria and she's making millions. You that you are not now in Nigeria, some people say, I know she get network. Okay, me, I never have network. The only network I knew that I wanted to have one time was when I was in Ilorin and Femi Adebayo, the actor, came to our place. But even as he came, his child just came to learn A.O.S in my center that time when we were in Tipaga, Ilorin, because he stays in Ilorin. But after the IELTS, in fact, the daughter did not learn IELTS finish. She was tired of it, saying, to come on, to go abroad, not by force. She did not finish learning IELTS training. So what I'm saying in essence is, I don't have network, I don't have connection, but you need to have sense. You need to have sense. If you don't have network, you don't have connection, have sense. If you don't have network, you don't have connection, build skills, learn skills. You understand? Because if you don't learn skills, you will keep on complaining on the same thing over and over and over and over again. I told you one analogy. Where were you yesterday? You were in Nigeria, Lagos. Okay, you were not making money. Where are you today? Still in Nigeria, not making money. Tomorrow, where will you be? It's still the same complaining. I don't get money. I don't get money. Continue. Your mates are making money. You are saying you don't get money, and you are not learning skills. Kushe. You understand? Kushe. Okay, Adesile, smile. And okay. My people don't message you. Let's see. Thank you. I see some people giving me heart, some people joining. Adesile is saying the applied handled address isn't clear. No problem with that too. No problem. If it is the apply is not clear, go on our bio, click on the link on our bio. Once you click on the link on our bio on TikTok, fill the form. It's about 10 to 12 questions long. Once you fill the form, you are going to get access to us. We'll reach out to you, tell you what to do, whether for immigration or for business, to start up international business launch, any which one you want, we are going to reach out to you. If you don't have money, have sense. You understand? If you don't have money, learn skills. And with that, you will later use it to have money. It's as simple as that. All right, Mayor, I see you join. And I may have to be leaving now because I have to go pray. It's time for prayer. And it's the night as we may come back if we are not done quickly. We may come back if I'm still not tired to come and have live session. But before we go, don't forget, Travel Small Small to Canada package is still available. The Black Friday deal is still available. For any of you who want to learn how to come to Canada, that want you, our consultant to help you work on your immigration to Canada, whether for study, for work, for visits, for permanent residence, asylum seeking, click on the link you understand right now to get access to the Travel Small Small to Canada package. Don't delay, don't waste time. It's free to fill the form. You don't pay a dime to fill the form. So quickly go there right now, book by filling the form so that one of our team members will reach out to you. It may be Oyinbo that will talk to you. Let me tell you, it may be Oyinbo that will call you. So don't be scared. It may not be me because thousands of people have applied. If I keep calling everyone from now till tomorrow, I may not be able to finish the list. You understand? So please, the team members that may apply, you may see someone from UK call you. It may be someone from US that have US accents that will call you. It may be a Canadian that will call you. Anybody that call you, listen to the person. Once they tell you they are from A.O.S abroad or from A.O.S global, give them audience and they would assist you with your Canadian immigration or any other thing you have. Right. Okay. Now moving on. Maxi is saying, boss, I greet you. Please, I want to know how much. I want to know how much it will cost to relocate to Canada with work visa. Want to know how much? The best way, the easiest way to know how much is click on the link in our bio, seller.com/travel smash small package. Once you click on that, it's going to take you directly to our website. Fill the form. Once you fill the form, they will check your scenario and know for sure where you fall and the kind of work visa you would get and how much it's going to cost for you. Okay, Funky for Christ sends her to me. One, I think there's someone that is Funky for Christ that signed up for our package. Are you the one, man? If I'm right, because I think they are working on your pre-evaluation process already, and soonest you are going to receive a call. So maybe you should tell me if you are the one that actually signed up. Let me know. But I think someone like you or someone with that name signed up already. So we are going to reach out to you on the package, and I think you made a payment already. Yes, I think so. So we are going to reach out to you basically once they are done with your evaluation process. You know, there's a 15-step process of permanent residency, and that 15-step process will start up with you, especially from Monday for those that paid this week. Monday, they will reach out to you. So, Oga, you don't do now. Try answer others now. Hey, no mind me, Maxi. No mind me. Because some people will ask how much. I think you're not the answer how much. It can be free for some people, and it can be as much as 50,000 for some people. So it is within that range from $0 nothing to like 50,000. The major thing is if you want to know the exact one based on your own particular scenario, because there are different work visas. There's temporary work visa, there's permanent work, as I said, and full residency. If you want to know the exact one you want, click on the link. You understand the exact one for your own amount. Click on the link, fill the form, and one of the team members will reach out to you with the cost. All right. So moving on. It's showing now. Thank God. Let's see, it's showing now. Someone saying a scam. Oh, thank you very much. Those are the kind of people that we always pity too. That's why we always tell you, if you don't want to be scammed, do things yourself. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to be scammed, learn the process and work on it. And it's the process we're educating people with here. Omolabake, hi, says hi. How are you? How are you doing? Okay, with that, I think I'm done with all the questions. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. We are going to call it a day today, and we'll come on live later on to talk about all other things, either today or tomorrow, any other time if you is necessary. Thank you very much for everyone for joining. Really do appreciate it. If you want to also join, don't forget, click on the link in our bio or that link that you see on top. You understand, seller.com/travel-small-package. And once you fill the form to fill is free. You don't pay for it. Once you fill the form, someone is going to reach out to you, one of our team members, Once they reach out to you, they'll discuss with you and help you with any of your immigration process to Canada, whether be it for study abroad, whether it be for work abroad, for visitor visa, for permanent residency, or even asylum. Any which one, they assist you with it. So thank you very much. Don't forget to like live, you understand, comment and share our thing so that more people get this, more people. Those of you that if you want to watch the full webinar or the full live session, that's why we do it in various platforms. You can go on our YouTube channel, A.O.S Abroad on YouTube channel, or our LinkedIn profile, A.O.S Abroad on LinkedIn, the company profile, and you can go watch it. It's for free, of course. You don't pay anything. So thank you very much. And this is the little way you can assist every other person that is still in the process. Canada is sweet too, for person who enter the right way. If you don't enter illegally, if you are not here illegally, Canada is sweet. Now for people who enter in here, now they suffer. All right, thank you very much, and do have a lovely day ahead. Jazakumullahu khairan. Thank you very much. Wayakum, Comrade Olayiwola. Thank you so much for being a part of this live session today. Au revoir. Bye for now. I'm a French teacher. Bye, everyone. À tout à l'heure. See you next time. For those that